Best day ever.
Minting an NFT at sea.
Iconic. This is iconic. This is my job.
Never done before. I once flew to Canada just for a Drake concert. I am heavily caffeinated.
We are ready.
Oh, all right. Twist my arm. We gotta do another champagne pop.
You better tell him who's the boss, me. You better tell him who's the boss, see. You better show him who's the boss. They all stop and awe when they see me pull up looking flossy. You better tell him who's the boss, me. You better tell him.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Canada, get in the NFT game.
Who's your favorite Canadian? Don't you dare say Drake.
No, the only thing Jess and I disagree on is that I love Drake and she thinks he's
Can
the
we get
worst.
this on camera,
Drake.
please? Canada is not the 6. It's Toronto's the 416. That would be like calling Miami the 5. Don't support this man.
She's from Toronto, she knows.
Yeah, don't support this man.
Justin
Only
Bieber.
Americans support him.
Welcome back.
Episode 4 of Spilling the NFT. This episode is very special. We have a lot of fun things for you. It's a 2-parter, first of all.
Yep.
We have our first guest, and she is an awesome female in the crypto space.
We'll get into her. Before that, as you know, Megan,
Jessica.
and I think we need Kayla to do a little champagne pop.
Pop the bottle.
Come on over.
And as always, we have our Limonata champagne, and we are ready to drink it. And this time, I feel like I'm a little bit
It's
of a pro
cold
popping
today.
right now. It is cold today. Look at that.
It's going to be, this is your progress. You're officially a
This is my
bottle girl
progress.
now.
I know.
No,
My
this
first bottle
this
with you
champagne is right from Italy. It's amazing. We drink the entire bottle after the show. And then go back to work. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Woo!
Look at that.
To NFTs.
The NFTs.
We have an extra glass here for our guest, so she's a little
Course,
nervous.
all
This will help make her feel nice and confident.
She's behind the camera, ready to go.
And look, I brought the straws as I promised.
Okay, girls. Cheers.
No complaints over here. I had enough coffee to hurt somebody, and now we're having champagne.
Lots of energy. So today, not only do we have our first female guest, we're doing a 2-parter on NFTs, but we are also going to teach you how to mint NFTs. So this is going to be my favorite episode because it's NFT at the sea. We're going to take the Metayacht to the middle of the ocean and show you beautiful Miami.
Minting an NFT at sea.
Iconic. This is iconic. This is my job.
Never done before.
Yes, this is the first. Is this like a world record? Should we be
I gotta
alerting the media?
We need to look into that.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into it. First, let's introduce our guest. She is a fellow Canadian, and we love her, Roksana. But we're going to let her do the introduction. Crypto Roxy.
Mamas, we rule the world, yeah. No doubt about it. Go ahead and work it on it. Come let me see you show it. Every woman, come on and stand up. Every woman, I'm all about it. F-E-M-A-L-E, let me hear you say. F-E-M-A-L-E, let me hear it.
Roxy. Okay, wait. Hat. You know the drill. Do a hat. You know the vibe.
Hi, guys.
Come on over. Are we in frame for a hat
Back it up just a
situation?
little bit. Back up as far as you can.
And we have to make her, our first mate, like we do with all our guests.
I love this. This is a tradition. Every episode needs to have
I don't want to mess up the makeup.
No,
it looks too good.
Oh, here's your champagne, Meg. Let's do a cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thank you for having me. I'm
Thank
excited.
you.
I'm nervous. I don't know if I'm more excited or more nervous. We'll see. You guys will tell.
It's gonna be
All right,
amazing.
well, let's talk NFTs,
Okay.
guys.
Do you want me to
Get
wear
in
this
there.
the whole episode?
No, you can take it off.
Okay. In the middle? Okay.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on the Metayacht in beautiful Miami. We actually have your family downstairs too,
Yes,
right?
my family, which is amazing because they're literally like shaking. They thought they were going to the zoo.
We
but
surprised them and just took them to the yacht.
We took them on the yacht.
Anything for her, yes. So
Seriously.
introduce us, tell us what you're going to talk to us about, tell us about you, like,
Yeah, so
Okay. My name is Roksana Jedynak, and I am from Canada, Winnipeg, Manitoba. I moved here 2 years ago for a company called Moxie's, and I was sponsored, so I got a pretty cool opportunity, and I feel like not a lot of people have that opportunity to move from the city that I'm from. And here I am on a yacht with two beautiful girls with an opportunity like this. It's insane. Like, I'm literally shaking right now.
Living the dream. Well, she's got an awesome NFT project. Like, she's not just here because she's beautiful. Trust us.
You're making me blush. I'm going to start literally gonna cry my makeup off. No, more sweat or cry. I don't know. We'll see. Both.
It's hot here today. It's hot.
So I've been with the company for about 2 years now, and this is actually the first time my family has been able to come down to visit me in 2 years because COVID.
Wow.
And it was hard, but
That's why she's not coming at the sea with us. But maybe next time we'll get her on
maybe
there.
next time. We'll see. Can you handle Roxy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Canadian girls are another level. I don't know if Miami understands this, but
So I guess I've been working at Moxie's for 2 years, and I feel like I wanted to kind of experience a new opportunity. And then NFTs were like becoming like this new trend, and I follow like a lot of crypto stuff on Instagram, and a lot of like just trending things with like the entrepreneur side. And NFTs were like a big factor in like early 2021, the months of the 2021.
yeah, I know it feels like 10 years, right?
Literally.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? And then I started looking into it, and then I was like, okay, this is insane. Like, this is an opportunity where we can make financial freedom for an individual that has motivation and inspiration. And then I was lucky to come upon an amazing team that is helping me. It's not just me. I have like 5 others that are a part of my team, and we're all amazing, and they're unfortunately not able to be here, but it's because of them that our project is booming. Not booming, not yet. It will eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed your fingers. But we really hope that with this project that we kind of just, our dreams come true, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we heard about NFTs, and we started learning about it, and kind of getting involved and like reading up on it and talking more, and we have people all around us. Like, first of all, we're in Miami, and all you hear is NFTs, and being a server in Brickell, working at Moxie's, and it's insane. Like, I'm serving a table, on a table next to the table that I'm serving, I could just low-key eavesdrop.
Yeah.
And they're talking about NFTs, and it's insane how often and how every day I hear NFTs, and it's insane because people around the world, they probably don't know as much.
That's why we wanted to do this episode, because we know that NFTs are very misunderstood, and they're the trending thing right now. So we wanted to cast a little bit of light on that. And you're absolutely right. There's this Kava bar that I go and work out of, and they literally have like trading charts on the big screens, like NFT projects. It's insane,
Well,
but I learn
feel-
a lot.
I feel like we're kind of foreshadowing what might happen with the rest of the world. You know, we're the
I like
start.
that. I
We're
like
kind of
that.
The spark, like
The trendsetters.
the trendsetters. Yeah, and so that's why I'm really excited to have you here, and you know, not only that, but be doing this show to share. Like, in the coming future, it's going to be so mainstream,
Which is scary, but it is happening.
It's
So we
exciting.
want to get
Yeah.
ourselves involved.
What do we always say? This is the future.
This is
You
the
can't
future.
escape it. So tell us about your project.
So it's a woman empowered project. We called ourselves, we kind of like voted amongst us, and we were like, what do we want? Like, we kind of looked at other projects and saw what they were doing, and we wanted to be different. So we are very different because it's a woman empowerment project, and we're a panda, womanized panda. So
Feisty, right?
Yep. She's feisty, and she has a lot of goals, and she has amazing potential, and she wants to help you guys. And pretty much our project is just to empower other women to get involved in the crypto field. Because if I could do it, and she could do it, and she could do it, and they could do it, you guys could do it too. And it starts just by just starting. And Feisty Panda is a girl panda that, actually, fun fact, pandas were in danger also about 4 months ago. They are no longer in danger. So when we wanted to
that's amazing.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
found out that pandas are no longer in danger. So we were like, okay, that's good. But it's amazing because we went with that because we're like, okay, pandas are in danger. We want to kind of keep that going. So pretty much my team and I, we decided to do a panda, a womanized, and we wanted to make it an animal because we do want this to be a big hit in the crypto world and the NFTs. And we want to empower women, and we want to benefit those that do own a panda from us, an NFT Feisty, that they have an opportunity just like I do and my team and the girls beside me to kind of be someone and be something. And if you are a holder of our NFT, that you have exclusive access to all of our events, and we are actually donating 10% of our the funds that we do make. If you do end up owning 10% of our total money that is made will be donated to any. Well, we actually have 3 main groups that we're going to be sponsoring, and 10% will go to them. So it's not just going to our banks, because I feel like a lot of people in the NFT world see that NFTs are a way to make
greedy,
instant income, and it's hard because like me and my team, we're starting really from nothing, and we have other jobs that we're working, and we value those NFT teams and projects that are thriving, but we don't really have that income to just make a solid group. Like we're all literally working free, and we're hoping that this team grows and is able to help others just like us.
Right.
So
everybody starts somewhere. So you're doing it, and that's step one. So
exactly.
wow.
And I feel like at the end of the day with our team, like we're just doing it because we have passion in our heart. Like I've always wanted to be a motivational speaker, and that's always been like a little dream that I've had. And I feel like in my end, like I want to help women. I want women to feel like just because it's a crypto field, like men are overpowering us a lot, but don't let it happen, ladies. Like we step up.
Isn't she the perfect guest? Now you see why I wanted her.
Like you could do it.
I'm like, bring your whole family. Just come and talk because we need you on this show. This is amazing.
But seriously,
and you hit a lot
of
of
panda token.
Oh yeah,
get the panda token.
No, and you hit an important point. I like that the NFTs can be personal. Like you incorporated the panda part, the feisty woman part. Yeah. You're actually donating to the cause, so the community that can get behind you, like they can be a part of that.
That's
what I love that.
I feel that in NFT projects, community is like the most powerful presence. Like
I would say just crypto in general, no?
With the Bored Apes and CryptoPunks, and I hate using them as, examples all the
like
time.
The top, though.
Yeah, they're the OGs.
They're literally the top of the top.
They're a great example because on Twitter, like they're all, together. It's like these people coming from all over the world, they've never met. It's all online, digital, but they are a strong community. Yeah. So let's support the your
Feisty
NFT
Panda
and
community.
Stand up for the women and unite.
It gets intimidating too because there's so many amazing projects with amazing goals that they have, and they have awesome what's it called? They have awesome purposes. Right. And starting from nothing to getting to where they are is like they're our role models. We want to be like them because they're doing things that we want to do. Right. And as a woman, we just want to build that community. You were saying communities. Right. It's important to have a really strong community. 100%. And building a woman community when you're so undervalued in the crypto world is probably the hardest thing. But it starts somewhere.
Yep. Yeah. Getting started is the hardest part. So
yeah.
What are some of the biggest struggles that you face while developing this project of yours?
So I would say the biggest...
Not all fun, right? Not all fun and pandas?
It's definitely one of the biggest... It's new things that we have to overcome. We see this new field coming into our lives, and it's new to everyone. There's people that don't even know what Bitcoin is or crypto or anything, and they're just going to the bank and they're living... for example, my parents. They don't even know how to use their phone.
Yeah. We're going to translate the show for them. We're going to get them started. They'll be our next guest.
My
don't
mom
worry.
last night, for example, was like, Mom, she's like, why is this phone talking to me? I'm like, Mom, that's Siri. And at the end of it, it's just crazy. So that's a big struggle for me. And I would say to start from literally nothing and build this amazing team. Right. And not really having many funds to throw in, just because if we had the money, we could do anything, but we don't, and we want to be able to show that you could do it. If we're doing it, anyone could do it. You just have to really believe in it and have faith in it, and just at the end of the day, that's a big struggle because you have to have a solid team that has the same inspiration,
unwavering faith, yes.
Yeah, the same mindset that you do, because if a part of your team that has a certain certain role that they have to play to make the Feisty Panda be who she is to be, and that person is lacking, that team is not providing, and you're letting your team down. So you have to have faith in your team and just
have a good team.
Yeah.
That's important. I wouldn't do this show with anybody else but my team. They're amazing. And
Jess has made that very clear.
Yeah, I love it. I didn't know girls could be so awesome.
But it makes it authentic. You know, it's not we're just...
Yeah, we really like each other. It's not just yeah.
What else?
I would say another struggle would be competition. It's huge. Like, and the following, like, we're starting from nothing. Like, when you are buying an NFT, what's the number one thing that people look for? Is the following, what's it gonna benefit the buyer? How is it gonna value, and how is holding the token of our NFT gonna add value to them and make them want to purchase it? Because obviously they're buying into the project because they see a value to it.
Right.
And when you don't have a following, like, we could spend the money and fake the following and have like 50,000 followers on our NFT, which a lot of people tend to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we don't want to do that. We actually want to build it, and we want people to, whether they don't, maybe some people don't see the value of our NFT, and they don't need to support. But we want to see that this is the future, and we do want people to see that it's okay sometimes to see a lower following because it's
authentic.
have potential. It's
Authenticity. How do you say that word?
Authenticity.
Yes, it's important because we're all online now. So if someone's faking it, it's extremely obvious if someone's not being true to themselves. So,
Do you know what blockchain you are going to be utilizing?
We're working on that.
Okay.
Awesome. And let's say what's the final question? What are you most excited for your projects? Like,
to get the women involved. We want you.
So how do we support you? Like, you are
by having me on the show. Seriously, I just want women to feel like not underappreciated. Like, get your head, like, just go on Google. What is an NFT? Start there.
Watch this episode. Like, start there.
Start there, then go on Google, get to know NFTs, get comfortable with it. Reach out to any of the girls on literally here, like myself, like literally anyone. Just get involved. And like, how can we help you guys? It's the future. Start now because it's growing and
you don't want to get left behind. Yeah.
And I mean, it's gonna be, I remember when Bitcoin came out when I was in high school. And my friends were like, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. And I literally was like interested, but my family was like, don't even waste your money. It's They didn't, but they're going to look out for me because they want the best for me.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, they don't know anything about it. So how can they really give me like any advice on something that they don't know? But they're just looking out for me. They want the best for me. For us, like, it's like Bitcoin. Like, if I acted then and I listened to my friends, they now are driving Lamborghinis and I'm driving a Corolla.
Hey, but you have a car, so that's all that matters.
It's never too
Not
late.
actually, but I was
never too late.
No, we all got to start somewhere, and the fact that you just started is amazing.
It's like, because like we follow like people like Gary Vee on Instagram, and like their brains.
I feel like the successful people are very, very vocal, and that's almost like a deterrent. Is when people are like, "Oh, it's too late for me. The money's been made," and it's like every day there's a new coin that comes into the market at a penny. There's new entrants every day. You know, Bitcoin is the precedent, but you know, it's not too late.
Never.
And you know, you can capitalize on still being early. So
guys, every time I talk to my dad's like, you know, you work in Bitcoin and Bitcoin's not going to be around forever. I'm like, I don't work in Bitcoin and it is. So yeah, I hear that all the time. Cryptocurrency is not here to stay and we strongly disagree. So, well, thank you for being our first official girls guest. Oh my goodness. Let's have one more cheers to
Kayla,
Canada.
Pour us up a little more.
Yes.
Okay.
For the heck of it.
For the heck of it.
And we'll
I know
cheers.
you guys really down to these today.
And so we're going to put we needed it today. We're going to put all the information about Feisty Panda below so you can support her. And any information that we have about supporting the community, we're going to provide it for you guys. So thank you
so
for
much.
joining us.
Cheers, everyone. Woo! To Crypto Roxy. Can we call you that? Is that fine?
It's weird. I literally just changed my name like 2 weeks ago when you guys said it. The first people to say it to me, I was like, okay, I'll go with that.
Today I realized I don't know your name. I just
it's
know it's Crypto
Roxana,
Roxy.
but people call me Roxy. Sometimes Roxy from Moxie's, and then now it's Crypto
Roxy from Moxie's. I love it.
Like Moxie is a Moxie group?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny.
We're in the middle of an episode.
Yeah. Listen, this is so funny. So I'm sitting here with Kali, and we've been running around drinking. And we've been running around having a few cocktails. And, cheers.
This is Rob the Yacht Master, by the way.
We love him.
Tell us more.
Actually, are we still recording or no?
Yeah, let's close it out.
I think we were pretty close.
No, that was hilarious, Rob. We were finishing the interview and you just hop right in. All right, so that was Roxy, our first official woman guest. She was amazing. Welcome to the middle of Miami Beach. We are NFT at the sea. Yes, as promised. So now let's jump into NFTs because this is what everyone seems to be talking about these days. It's the most popular thing. And it's been reported that 90% of NFT projects will fail only because people don't understand what an NFT is. So NFT is one of the latest trends, and not just finance, but in technology as well. And they seem to mix everything that people don't understand about money with what everyone doesn't understand about tech. So it's super interesting. We talked a bit about them last episode, and you told me that NFTs were a token.
Yeah, so NFT we've discussed is just non-fungible token. And to go back to fungibility, fungible means it can be duplicated, there's multiple of them, and non-fungible means that's one of one.
So they're one of a kind. They can't be duplicated. That's a non-fungible, and it has a unique value. So, and NFTs isn't just art. It can be a digital file. It can be an audio recording. It can literally be anything. We're going to talk about unique NFT projects that are out there, but there's some really cool ones.
So they're non-fungible because they're on the blockchain, and they have very unique. You can track where it was minted, where the NFT was minted is made, and where it goes along the blockchain. It's all public, so when it's bought and sold, you know exactly where, who, and there's not really an authenticity aspect of it. It's you know exactly what it is. So,
I was jumping into this episode getting ready to understand completely why, because to be honest with you, NFTs have kind of bothered me because I'm like, why are these such a thing? Why are they so popular? I don't understand. I thought it was me, but it's not just me, it's everybody. And basically anything exclusive like NFTs, they have a unique value attached to them, and that depends on how much people are willing to pay for them. So for example, we talked about Kate Moss's NFT collection that's super unique, one of a kind. People are fighting over themselves. Do you know Lindsay Lohan launched a bunch of NFTs? But they died because nobody cared. I never heard about it until here, but it's just back to the crypto community.
And I feel like they're discussed a lot, controversially, because it's just like anything else in this world, though. If you market it properly and you create a brand for yourself, you can develop an NFT collection that's really powerful.
Yeah.
So as Roxy said, she has a meaning behind her NFT. She has an organization, a charity aspect, which is all, that shows it's a more developed NFT project. It's not just an artist launching a project without a lot of, thought and planning. So there are differences there, but
yeah, I mean, even the NFL announced that they're going to do their Super Bowl tickets this year, or in 2022, in NFTs. So that's super cool.
Should we talk about why they're, I guess, so popular now?
Yeah, so one thing I want to talk about is one of the first gifts that became popular. It was a nylon cat, and it sold for $580,000 US. And Business Insider said that was the first example of crypto art. And it's literally just a GIF of a little cat running across the screen. We'll put a picture here.
Neon Cat was famous in, I don't even remember.
$600,000. It
was just somebody took an older piece of identifiable art and they made it into an NFT and sold it. And it's just as if you bought a painting that hangs on a wall, it's one of one, and now there's an owner of it. So,
and they're becoming kind of mainstream, but why do you think that is?
So I guess we should discuss you see a lot of NFTs now that are becoming so popular, and they're digital art. But we should clarify and say, I know Jess said they could be anything, but I think as we jump into 2022, 2023, we're going to see a lot more use cases that become incredibly popular.
Yeah.
So it's not just going to be digital art, but it's going to be, you can have
music, sound bites,
Yep, music. I mean, we have one of our clients, actually, GLOZAL, who's based out of Miami. They recently just launched a trademarked NFT player set out to transform the traditional music business model by giving creators direct control of their work. Not sponsored, they're just an awesome company. And they use NFT and blockchain technology to fuel a new way of music consumption. So it essentially takes out a middleman, and it allows the artist to connect directly with their fans.
Yeah.
And
it's a new digital value system, they say. It just, instead of what everyone would pay, this is an artist
of
world.
Spotify, as a middleman where artists are really almost ripped off with how they make a profit. GLOZAL's trying to give them the power back. And along with many other projects and companies are trying to do similar things, from video to music to social media. It's just a new way for people to really kind of take that power back. So,
and I didn't understand, like, you know, I told you we're going to mint some NFTs, and that's going to be part of the next episode. But until Megan taught me how to mint an NFT, which we did yesterday, I didn't understand why it was so unique. Every single thing that you do is recorded on that blockchain. So if she copied my art, I could go back and say, no, this is, and I have the, like, you know, the value, everything behind it. And that's when it's unique on the blockchain. So very interesting. So
I guess part 2 is going to be essentially showing you guys.
Yeah. How to mint an NFT at sea.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're very excited for this part.
Yes.
So what do you think? Do you think that this is the new digital market that people are, or do you think it's just a fad? Because it's, like I said, it's been estimated 90% of NFT projects will fail because people don't understand NFTs. So what do you think?
So I personally think that NFTs are here to stay. And in what capacity, that is where I differ from what's currently being seen as far as, you know, you hear all about OpenSea and people buying and selling, you know, CryptoPunks and various projects on OpenSea, and people market their NFTs and all of that stuff. So I think that they're going to stay. It's just going to be less digital art based. They'll still have a huge presence, obviously, but it's going to be real estate contracts. It's going to be, you know, mortgages are going to be NFTs. It's going to be anything. Like, that's what I'm trying to push here is NFTs can be anything. It's the technology that makes it so special and unique. And we need to, pull ourselves away from saying NFTs as just digital art.
Yes. And basically, the behind it is, like, if people are willing to pay for it, it becomes valuable.
Right.
Otherwise, the project will die. And, some people believe that this is just a speculative bubble that's going to burst. John Hopkins, like, famously argues that NFTs are essentially a Ponzi scheme. He says that you're just finding the bigger fool to find to buy your assets. But I mean, models like Kate Moss that we explained, feel like it gives them the power back. So it's very interesting.
I love how when people say, like, crypto or NFTs are Ponzi schemes, it's like, well, what originated Ponzi schemes? Currency, like traditional currency.
I never thought of it like that.
So,
you're right.
It's not just, I think they're just rejecting embracing new technology, and they immediately say it's a scheme. It's like, no, you don't learn about it. It's actually safer.
I think
in my eyes,
I think people don't want to understand. Like, they don't try to, like, what
they don't have
what
an
Roxy
mind.
Was saying.
Yeah.
Google it, figure it out. When we did this episode, I was like, okay, I understand it a little bit more, but yeah, I think people just need to figure out, like, what an NFT is.
Exactly.
All right, so
part 2, we're gonna jump into. You gotta stay tuned. We're gonna mint an NFT. We're gonna have a giveaway.
Yep, we're gonna talk about what platforms to use, why you should use them, and yeah, we're gonna jump into part 2. So we'll see you guys in a minute.
We'll see you minting an NFT at sea. Cheers.
Backstage.